as if my had a fucking pillow out this bitch. But you know what? We use our damn man first. But yeah, we had to start where we stopped left off, and this was today is what is today? Monday, and we left off of where we were at on Friday, which was doing the podcast. All right. So yeah, introduced my boy, flowed throughout it, and studied. And the thing I was most upset about the whole podcast thing is I feel I have so much energy and knowledge and passion for this direction I'm going in. It just I don't think it encompassed what I was trying to do. I really don't. I feel I was trying to read off this chat GPT shit while also incorporating my own knowledge. And I'm not exactly proud. And I think it's one of those things. It's not as bad as you think. It's not as good as you think. But yeah, I'm trying to talk from a place of knowing what I'm saying, but also coming from a place of the things that I studied from ChatGPT and the things that I've created myself and the way I formatted the podcast and how I'm incorporate the right questions and the flow of it all. It's like it's a whole nother story being a host of a podcast than it is actually being a part of the conversation. You know, so I'm thinking about in the future just reading off the ideas at hand, statistics at hand, the question at hand, and then us talking about it because I can't stand. Yeah, I can't. I don't like the fact that. I mean, it's just like a skill, right? It's a skill to obtain to how to facilitate a podcast, right? And I'm trying to develop that. And at first, you're not going to be perfect, and I know I'm going to come in perfectly perfect and try to figure out the right way to do it. I had my opportunity and I didn't squander it, but I also didn't feel like I capitalized on it as best I could, even though I did what I could to be able to capitalize off of it and create that opportunity in the first place and attract the person to and then be able to fucking make that shit happen. So, yeah. So we did about an hour talking about liberation, talking about uh, the stigma within polyamory, and then talking about masculinity, and then talking a little bit about desexualizing the body, normalizing nudity. And that was about an hour and maybe 2 hours and some change of maybe an hour or two. We got after it, and honestly, we were just trying to make it work. I putting up my poster, put it up with thumbtacks, and then I just used my phone to record it all, and my camera wasn't died and my GoPro's SD card was ass. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But yeah, so I could tell I wasn't and I'm happy my boy felt like it was an experience because I gave him the opportunity and he gave me the opportunity. I told him at the end, he gave not only I gave him the opportunity, but he also gave me the opportunity to allow my dreams to come to fruition, right? And I'm so grateful for that. Like being naked in the jungle talking about polyamory about someone that's passionate about it. You know, I just I I really yeah, I wanna capitalize better next time, you know, because I honestly don't think I believe I did. And so, yeah, but after that, yeah, me and my boy, like I said, we went out to eat for lunch with my boy, and then, my boy and his friend that was doing this naked board game night the next day. So, I did that before, and then afterwards, we got done, we packed up all the stuff, rained a little bit, but we didn't get rained on too bad. Grateful for. And then I told him I have my letters of love idea on the table and the chair and poster and everything on the bridge. And he was like, "Yo, you gonna?" I said, "I was just gonna take the bus and figure it out." He's like, "You don't have to take the bus. I got you." And so my dog ended up. We're gonna get a Chipotle and then go in and get the letters of love table and all that stuff. And which is crazy because it started raining a little bit, so I had all my shit out. So I was like, man, I don't know if maybe security took it or what, but but I was just I was just thinking, I was like, I don't know what it's gonna be like when I see it. But I think it was out for at least about 8 hours or so. 8 to yeah, about yeah, 10 hours, probably around 10 hours or so. So I went back to check on it and my heart was racing and I didn't know if someone put letters in it. And then I was walking to the on the bridge and then boom, I saw there was at least 5 letters in it and I got hype. I was like, let's go, let's go. Oh. And so I packed up all my stuff and someone stole my ski mask, but fuck it, regardless. I mean, they didn't steal anything else. They didn't steal the protein. I had to hold down the chair with uh, my protein oats that I had to hold on the chair because it was so windy. And yeah, the table was there, the pens was there, the notebook was there, the chair was there, everything was there. So there was like top lights flying by here. I was thinking they're ready to get my ass, but so my boy dropped me off. I ate Chipotle, and I'm still am in my head about the podcast that I did. And so, yeah. So that night, what did I do? Did I sleep here? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I think it rained, but it wasn't too bad. It was dry enough. And I think I wiped off the rain and then, yeah, ended up knocking out here. And then Saturday woke up and yeah, I showered. I showered, got right, and then headed to Starbucks. And I think I was just, oh yeah, oh yeah, I had to get ready my website because what I thought about doing is sending. I was like, maybe I can do this Smash the Stigma idea at this naked board game night. So the next day was Saturday. So today's Monday. I think it's about to be Tuesday. And yeah, my sorry, I was zoning out. I'll tell you what I'm zoning about later if I get there. Woo. But I'm zoning out. I'm zoning out. But yeah, so I was needing to get ready for Saturday, the gay game night, naked game night that I was going to. And I thought in my head, I said, what would be a great idea is if I could bring the Smash the Stigma idea. Oh yeah. Before I go on to the next thing, me and my boy actually followed through with the Smash the Stigma idea. So it's where he filled the balloon up with confetti and we just with powder and what he wrote on it was like, he's too cool to love or something like that, saying something about being too cool to love. Because he felt like within masculinity, you always have to be too cool or too strong or too big to do anything. So he wanted to smash that stigma. So us naked got it. Well, it's supposed to be the bat, but I didn't have any tape. So she got the thumbtack and then smashed the stigma with the balloon. He made it happen. Naked as shit. So he got the balloon and that he drew on said you too cool to love or something like that. And then yeah, smashed the stigma and recorded it. I put the blurb over it. And the reason I'm bringing it up right now is because I wanted to send it to the dude that was running the naked game night to see if we could do it there. And so what I got ready was April 26th, if I have enough money to make it until then, hopefully. I think I can make it another 3 weeks. I have about 3K left. I don't know what happened to all my money. It all got. But yeah. Um, what's it called? I need to. Speaking of money, I need to do these two little security exams. One's a crowd management, and then one's a maritime security for to get back on the boat. So that they're all proctored. So fuck. I don't want to do that shit tomorrow, bro. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so I wanted to. So pretty much, I needed to make my website, make my Instagram look at least clean enough to make it look updated. So if he looks at it, and what I'm saying is right now, the dude that runs the naked gay game night, I wanted to send him the video of us doing the Smash Stigma to see if we could do it at the game night. And so I got on the 26th, I'm doing a bear dare run at Caliente, which I'm thinking about working there. Honestly, fuck working on the boats, bro. I can't keep fucking suppressing my fucking being and spiritually sedating my shit and being around an environment that just isn't aligned with any of my views and values and beliefs. I just can't do that shit to myself. I think working at Caliente could also bring more options for this naked podcast. But I also need to finish the 365 days quasi monk shit. It's like, bro, we're like 100 days out, bro. That shit's crazy. That shit's crazy. What is that? 3 months? We're almost there. We're almost there again. The thing is right now it's summertime. So probably be the best time to work at Caliente, to be honest. But and honestly, the thing is, okay, well, let's keep on talking. Keep on talking. We got a lot of things going on. But yeah, so um, the reason I brought up the naked 5K on the 26th is because I needed to put on my Instagram that I'm still doing the Fight the Stigma tour, but I was going to be moving every 2 weeks, but now I'm just staying in Austin for right now until very soon. I'm going to go out to Atlanta, which I may be taking all my stuff with me, which I hope not, but I might. So, and then I can make my way down to Tampa. So, I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I got to figure that out in the next 2 or 3 days because I might be coming back to Austin, and then I have to make it back. I have to go down to Tampa. So, I don't know. I haven't figured that out. I haven't moved that far. I haven't worked that far yet because the reason I have to go back to Atlanta is because I have a fucking court case on the 13th, which is ass. But we'll figure it out. I'll figure out that problem solving of the situation tomorrow or tonight. Figure that out. But I need to stay on. It's Saturday. We are on Saturday because we have to get to Monday where we're at right now because I haven't fucking gone live these past few days. I went live yesterday, but it was in the morning. I need to get it done. But yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. What was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? Oh, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so I wanted my Instagram to look at least up to date. If he saw it and he was if I sent him the video of us doing the Fight the Stigma tour, I smashed the stigma idea, smashing the balloon idea. I wanted to at least make my Instagram correct and have the Eventbrite straight in case it clicks on it. The Eventbrite for the Fight the Stigma. So I updated that on my profile on Jungle J and the Jungle Store and pinned it and pinned it. So pretty much I said April 26th, Fight the Stigma Tour, Tampa, Bear Dare Run. Come and join me. And I invited people, made the event bright. So and then I end up asking the dude that owned that was the running the naked game night gay game night. Like, would this be a good idea to be involved there? And he was like, maybe not the first time. And I was like, all right, I respect that. And so, yeah. So pretty much I got ready for that shit. I think I posted a few more pieces of content on Jungle J, and then I ate my Greek yogurt, had some Chipotle, and then boom, I went to the game night and got there. Um, and I hid my fucking all of my. I didn't want to bring my backpacks. I didn't want them thinking that I like. Yeah, I don't. I didn't want them thinking I brought all this shit, and I don't know. I just didn't want to come into the house with a bunch of shit. Everyone's naked, just fucking not naked and fucking, but just I just didn't want to be that guy. So yeah, and then in my head I was trying to think about, oh, maybe tomorrow I can get some mushroom gummies. And I was doing research, and I'm seeing mushroom gummies aren't the best, but whatever. So Saturday comes around, and then boom, I get an Uber to his place around 7:30, and yeah, and that being the case, yeah. So, am I apprehensive to go to be a straight dude going to a gay game night? Yes. Me and my boy? Yes. But is it an experience that I definitely can check off? Yes. Yo, Austin shit. So boom, it's an apartment, and I knock on the door, and then I open it, and then boom, there's four naked dudes playing Mario Party on the right side of the couch, and then the other corner there's a table in the corner next to the TV for I think other card games, and then boom, there's like 10 or 15 naked dudes around the table, and then I'm saying hi to them, hey, hey, and then I like talk to a dude in the closet. I'm not actually in the closet. I'm not in the closet like in the gay closet. I'm not gay. I'm a bisexual wannabe. I wish I was. I wish I was. Good love men as much as I love women, but I don't. Uh, but that being the case, I dude, right. I ended up just talking to a dude, like to put take off all my clothes in the closet. He got naked, and everyone was there, like 15 naked, 20 dudes, naked dudes, gay dudes in there, and then just me and my boy. My boy was playing a game, and he was locked in. So I was like, all right. I was trying to say hi to him, but then I ended up going playing Mario Kart with the other four dudes, and then I'm talking to them about all the naked shit that I've done and hosting that conversation. And then after that, I was playing this like really hard like perception game. That was fucking me up. And I got up, and after 10 minutes, I was like, I can't do this because I'm gonna be here all night. And then I'm talking to these two dudes, one and another like I think like 35, naked as shit. But the 60-year-old dude, his conversation was interesting. He went through conversion therapy at like 8 or 16, and then he ended up getting married for 30 years and having this like living this lie, and had two kids. And then he was like, can't do this anymore. And then yeah, he just came out as gay and got out of divorce. That shit was crazy. Uh, talked to this other dude, uh, and he had a boyfriend, and supposedly he was also talking to his ex-boyfriend, and the boyfriend together. It wasn't drama, but they were all cool. It was interesting. And then I thought another moment was there's three straight dudes there. Me, my boy, and then this other dude. I wanted to get his story of why he was there, but and what he thought about it. And I didn't get it, but so that was interesting, the conversion therapy conversation. And then yeah, I thought an interesting note too was we were playing this meme, uh, Cards of Humanity directions. So you put a card, a picture, and then everybody has these like sayings on them that you try to give to the person to make that person laugh. And if they whichever one they make think is the funniest of the cards you give them that have a saying on them of the meme that everyone's looking at, and that person, whoever gets that person thinks is the funniest gets that card and they win. So it was interesting because to one of the memes, uh, the one guy said, "This isn't homophobic enough," and then my boy, he was one other straight dude there. He was like, "So you don't think talking one of the cards saying licking honey out of a dude's ass is homophobic enough?" Everybody started dying. Everyone started dying laughing. That shit was funny as hell. Oh shit, bro! Oh shit, bro! So that was just an interesting conversation on gay game night. And so my boy ended up leaving. I stayed for like another 10, 15 minutes and then I ended up leaving. And then I was trying to process the next day because the next day was Easter. And so I said, Sundays, you know what? Sundays are they're gonna be Korean barbecue. I'm gonna get some Jesus action in. I'm gonna get some Jesus in. And then I'm gonna try some Korean barbecue or my favorite Oreo pie. And then yeah, I'm gonna go to the movies by myself. And I'm gonna take a little little gummies. And so what happened was is that next morning I went to a vape shop to get some gummies. I ended up didn't get some mushroom gummies, I got some THC gummies, of course. And these THC gummies have like, I don't know, like 2,500 milligrams of THC in each gummy or something like that. So I was like, fuck it. And the mushroom gummies weren't gonna hit, but I was like, fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna try these THC gummies because I've never tried them before. Go on a trip, see if there's something for me. So boom, I took a 1/4 bite. I didn't even take a full bite. Took a 1/4 bite and then took mass to church, and I wasn't really feeling it too much. It was like 30 minutes in, and then supposedly they were having their church ceremony at a different spot. So I ended up getting a ride with the woman who I was keenly attracted to. Older woman, of course, Latina woman, but I could tell once I started telling her about the naked runs and the she just didn't have the vocabulary nor the bandwidth to have that conversation. She was like, "There's no way I could have all my stuff up and around," and I was like, "What?" And so she was married for a long ass time. They got out of a divorce, 13 years, something like that. But she was also going to church. But then so we had to drive 30 minutes to another location to go to the right location. So I was telling her about, my processes and hearing a little bit about hers and she was also on the phone with her sister too. So yeah, what had happened was talking to her about that. And then I didn't really, I felt it kind of starting to mellow me out. I was like, okay, this is cool. And then, yeah, I got to church and then sat down next to her. And it was at this like auditorium direction. I think they just put it in a different space because it was just a bigger setting. And we got there like 12:35 when it was supposed to start at 12. But sat down next to her and told her, I said, "Hey, like I just want to have this time for myself and get some get some spirit action by myself." She's like, "Okay, okay." So as I sat down again, I took another 1/4 bite of the gummy. So by the time then I was kind of vibing and I could tell it was hitting me a little bit. I could feel it starting to snipe my life. And but not too much, right? I felt, myself, my taste buds started to tingle, and it was kinda hard for me to focus on the pastor at that point because I was, like, trying to process what he was saying. I can tell myself I should kinda fucking slammer-rammered, and so yeah, um, I said, "Fuck it, today is Sunday, it's my day to just eat what I want, do what I want," and so they were giving out free donuts, and I was like, yes. You know what? Gonna have one, and that tasted amazing. I know when I get high, I just wanna eat and get right. So then I had 3 donuts, and then all I hear is my name being called, and then it was the lady I came there with, and she wanted me to meet her friends, and so she introduced me to them, and I could feel myself just being, like, in the antisocial direction of just not wanting to speak to them at all, because I can feel myself kinda getting high a little bit. I'm like, "I don't wanna talk to nobody right now." Like, I do not wanna, and I told him about why I'm here, and so I'm doing Naked 5K, and I'm from Maryland, and yeah, and I could there was 2 girls and 1 dude, and, I could tell the one dude was just, like, awkwardly just, like not awkwardly, just staring at me. And I just felt socially inept at this point. I was like, "Bro, I gotta go." So I, like, talked to them for 2 minutes, and then I was like, "Okay, it's nice meeting you, deuces." And I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna house the rest of this gummy." So then I eat the rest of the gummy, wash it down. I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna vibe out off of this." So I'm getting the bus, right? And I start feeling myself slowing down. Like, "Oh, shit is starting to hit." This is the feeling that I know I don't like, but I don't tell yourself that because I'm not trying to psych myself out. So then, yeah, I feel this dude like staring at me while I'm trying to cross this crosswalk. And he's like, "Yo, I love your pants." I was like, "I appreciate you. Thank you." And I'm high as shit. I think I'm getting high as shit. I'm like in the process, the loading bar is loading. I'm about to blast off. And I'm probably like at like 70% right now. I can feel myself like walking a little crazy, and I feel myself slowing down, and I'm like, I don't know, like, and I'm trying to have this conversation, and then so, boom, I'm waiting for the bus, and I can tell it's the timing, my time distortion is starting to happen, and I'm like, okay, we got to figure this shit out. So I was like about to go to Korean barbecue, but at this point, I already booked the hotel, so I just said, fuck it. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna order this Taco Bell to the hotel, book the hotel, get it right, and then because I can feel myself getting fried rice. So the first bus happens and it gets me at least another 15 minutes away because I got to take another bus. And that bus ride was getting long. And I got dropped off and then I got on another bus. And I swear I was like, okay, I could not go to Korean barbecue. I said, I'm just gonna go to my hotel and order this Taco Bell and probably stay my ass in there because I'm not gonna be able to go to this Korean barbecue and be at a function. And so yeah, I felt myself locking in, feeling high as shit, and then getting to perfect timing actually. Once I got into my hotel room, it was 2 minutes away from the Taco Bell getting there. Boom, the Taco Bell got there, and I started housing Taco Bell. It was so fucking good. So good. And then as I was laying down, I was like, maybe I can watch a movie, but I was just like, time was distorted, my head was running, and I was just like, no, I just want to sleep. So yeah, bro, I was just like, I was like, fuck it, I just wanted to end. So I think I slept for 2 hours, woke up, and I think I had to pee, and I could feel myself just, like, almost drooling and, like and just, ugh, like, I'm, like, going, "Ugh, ugh, ugh." Trying to drink some water, I feel like I'm gonna fucking drown by only sipping on 5 seconds of water, and so, yeah, I'm just, oh, that was I just want this shit to be over. I try to pee, and I'm literally looking at myself in the mirror. I'm like, "This is exactly why you don't like doing this." Like, I couldn't I'm so happy I was in a controlled environment because I would have not been good. I was like, "Nope, this is exactly why you don't do this." Like, I didn't wanna talk to anyone, I didn't wanna be around anybody. I was like, "Okay, THC gummies are not it. Smoking is not it for me. Drinking, not it for me. Maybe I'll try the mushroom gummies next weekend. Maybe not because I'm gonna have a motherfucking court case, but we'll get there." But that being said, ah, what the fuck are we doing? Yeah, so I'm fried cookies. I'm just like, "Yeah, I just need to sleep this off." I'm not even I don't even know what my dreams are gonna be like right now, but I just need to take my ass to bed. So it was a long night. It was a longer night. It was like long-ish. I just kept sleeping. I think I woke up 2 or 3 times and I was like, "Nope. I just need this shit to end." I'm not I'm not fucking with this. And so, yeah, I was like Monday yeah, so that was Sunday church day. And then, yeah, Sunday, where did I sleep? Yeah, last night? Oh, I slept at the hotel. And then I had all my shit with me. And so today was just so let's fast forward to today where I'm not gonna lie, I probably spent what, I think $70 at the movies because I went to first off, I took my ass all the way up north. Took like an hour it took me like an hour and a half to get up there, but I took a bus to and then take a whole red line train to get up to the movies to watch Avatar. Because I was like, I still wanna watch movies and I'm still like high hungover and I'm still not knowing what to do with my fucking life because I like gladly got hit up by this woman that says she wants to see me. Um, she says she wants to see me today, or she wants to see me sometime this week because she has a kid to drop off. I think I met her at Temptation. Her husband left, and so um, she says she wants to meet on Wednesday morning, and so the problem with that is because I'm trying to make it out to Atlanta to see this woman too. Um, either this weekend, probably this weekend, and try to get up there early because I'm not trying to be there for too long, too many days. Because I'm trying to make it back to Austin. But I don't even know if I'm coming back to Austin. I don't know. I'm figuring that shit out. What I'm doing. But yeah, so today was pretty much I made my got all I went all the way up to I don't even know I don't know. It's like I think it's like a 20-minute drive from here, maybe 30. But with buses and everything, it's like an hour and a half. And I just wanted to watch movies today. I was just like, yo, I just can't even function. I can function, but it's just I'll be at a low grade. And so went up to watch Avatar, cried like 3 or 4 times during the movie. I let that shit go. Because there's so many parts in the movie where it's just like that shit would happen. Like us Americans would try to come in and just destroy a whole spiritual being of an alien space and take over. That's some shit we would do. Something beautiful. America would be like, to make it more beautiful and bring it to the US, we need to sacrifice all these people to do it. And so, yeah. But I was just like, after I watched Avatar, I said, cried 3 or 4 times during the movie. I said, "Fuck it." I'm gonna watch another movie and because I'm not ready to deal with life. Life is hitting right now. I don't know what to fucking do with it. Money's getting low and, uh, it's just yeah. Yeah, money's getting starting to get low, and I'm starting to realize I go back on the boat, but I'm like, "How'd I spend this much money this fast?" I don't know how I spent 4 grand this past fucking month, 4-ish. I don't even know what I did that how, but I did. I gotta keep it 100. I don't know how. I think I spent 4-ish grand, whether it be flights, whether it be speaker shit, whether it be me paying for a bill, like food. Like it's not even food. It was just the bullshit accessories that I needed, and I'm gonna figure this shit out, dog. Ah, but yeah, so watched 2 movies today. I watched that, and then I went to get Applebee's, and of course, my ass paid $25 for this appetizer that I only ate only the chips and artichoke dip, and I got the leftovers with me. And then I went back to and I situated myself, and the lady that wanted to see me, she says Wednesday at 9-ish, and I was like, "Okay, fuck it. It's Monday today, right? So tomorrow, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I gotta figure out this podcast direction, what the fuck I'm gonna do, posting that, and also I have this crowd management, this maritime security that I gotta do because I might be going back on the boat end of this month. Um, so I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure that shit out. I don't know, but fuck it. That being the case, maybe some people signed up for my fans league. Maybe they did. Honestly, I sent a picture out saying, "Hey, I've got my Fansly up with my podcast, Naked Podcast, getting after it. Fansy's up, pictures and all." Yo, I don't know, dog. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm gonna figure that out tomorrow. The Fansly, my podcast. And honestly, I might redo my podcast that I did with my boy because I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it. I'm not happy about it. I'm not like yearning to post it because I feel like it wasn't the best version of what I could put out for myself. That's perfectly fine. You gotta keep failing to learn, to lose, to gain wisdom, right? Learn to lose, to win, to gain wisdom, right? But regardless, how did I feel after today? I watched 2 movies and probably spent $100 on food and movies and shit. You know what? I'm just literally taking 3 bu 2 buses down here, then take a fucking line bike to get to this location. It's like, bruh. Ugh. But overall, we're getting these days down, dog. Self-righted passes for sure. And right now, I'm not gonna lie, I feel back into the lost of the direction stage. Like I'm moving in the right direction. I don't feel like I'm running on a treadmill. I'm just making mistakes while I yeah, fail to learn, baby. And that's what we're doing. It's just So there's a woman I want to see on the boat. That's big reason why I'm going back, and I need to make some money. But yeah, there's a woman I want to see on the boat. Uh, so I'm hoping I knock some more of these days off because honestly, I want to get this 365 days done, dog. Like I'm ready to get a van. I'm ready to fucking start. Can I do another 365 days of staying with other people, couch surfing? That would take another 3 years. Oh my god. Oh, trying to find people to couch surf with. Fuck, that would be ass. What a story that would be. Yeah, a lot to think about and take action on. But yeah, tomorrow, how do I feel right now? I just feel, yeah. Was the movies kind of an escape from the reality? I'm not gonna lie, probably. And I'm not gonna lie, in the Taco Bell, and then I also self pleasured myself. And yes, I did watch porn. It's like, yes, I did all those things. But I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. My body was just like yearning for it, yearning for it. And the morning that I got after this morning, yes, I did. And so, yeah, it doesn't feel like superhero shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't feel like superhero shit, but I'm actually can be more prone to masturbating than I am to porn. But I think my story that I'm telling myself around it and the way I want to connect to myself and others isn't with exerting sexual energy that I've been able to savor and like I can't tell you that's made me more disciplined because I've had sexual discipline, you know, like I have that understanding, that patience, and that knowingness, and it's like, what does it come down to? But yeah, because I've had the sexual discipline, I've had the physical discipline, and it's just like I'm not gonna lie, working out in the past like month has been difficult. Figuring out that direction for sure. It's not figuring out; it's just choose it's a choice. So I'm feeling a little skinny with the mini, but tomorrow I'm gonna do some legs and make that come true. I might do some laundry. I don't know. But this woman I want to go see. I don't think I have any fucking clothes to wear. So I want to post this podcast. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, dog. Oh, I'm just gonna have to keep taking action because I'm doing a lot of things that I said I would. I'm taking action. I'm trying to just bring it all together. So yeah, as of right now, we're feeling But yeah, just trying to figure it out still. Trying to make the podcast, trying to figure out how I can continuously make content that revolves around maybe overcoming my fear, speaking to strangers about polyamory. Sure, I can still do that, but I want to do the shit that like lights me the fuck up while also maintaining a certain amount of community. Uh, Trying to create one is just trying, really are. So yeah, that's how this weekend went. Am I feeling the most successful? No. Am I feeling lonely-ish because it was Easter yesterday, and I didn't even want to talk to I didn't want to say happy Easter. No family, nothing. 'Cause I was high as shit. I was like, there's 0% chance if any of my family called I'm answering. But we're back. So, and we're probably throwing away all those gummies and or giving those to people because fuck that, bro. We do not have time to be feeling like that in our lives. Let me try some mushroom gummies though, for sure, and see if how those are gonna work. But yeah, well, we definitely got to work out. That's got to be a priority. That's gonna be a priority for sure. And yeah, get ready for to see this woman, and then get ready to go out to Atlanta. And then I got to figure out. I gotta show up to fucking court next Monday. So 7 days from now, I gotta show up to court in Atlanta. Fucking blows, but we possibly can see a woman that we met at the takeover that I went to in Atlanta, lifestyle takeover. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So there's a woman that I met at Temptation. She actually just got done with her husband not too long ago. And yeah, she wants to see me. So also, she has her kid going on and don't know if she trusts me yet to be in her space, her house, her direction. She knows me from Temptation. She's followed the journey. So she understands that I'm not homeless per se. She knows it's intentionally homeless. She knows that I have money saved up. I'm pretty sure she does. She knows that journey I've been on, but she's seen it all. She hit me up. She says she wants some clarity and peace and some just show some support. So I'm like, all right, I don't know if what she wants particularly, if she like, wants an intimate direction, she wants a friendship direction, or I'm it's all game. I'm tracked door. So I don't know. I haven't booked my tickets yet. I could go to get a Greyhound to Dallas to get to Austin to Dallas and Atlanta because it's cheaper going straight from Dallas. So, but I need to figure out. I need to figure out if I'm gonna go straight from Atlanta down to Tampa. So let me figure that out. I just have a good system and people here I've connected with, but now I have a shit. I have a table and a chair that I don't know if I want to take with me. I don't know. It's just I have a lot of shit. I've got a lot of shit that I don't have a home for it. I have a table, I have a chair, I have this broken suitcase, I have this backpack, I have a speaker, this man purse, and I gotta bring all this clothes and shit with me. It's like, bruh. I'm starting to think about doing these naked podcasts by myself. I don't know why I didn't think about that beforehand. Why do I need anybody? Fucking dead ass. I think I'm overcomplicating this podcast direction. I'm like, yo, I just need to just take action, bro. So I'm not happy with this one I just posted. I can do another one somewhere in Atlanta that's in the cut. Someone that's polyamorous, possibly. If not, I need to post one a fucking week. I need that. That's the fucking goal. At least one or two. Yeah. So that's where I'm at right now. Trying to figure this shit out. So yeah, this woman I'm supposed to see on the boat. She just sent me a message. She's like 60 years old. She's old. 58, I think, 57, some of that. Not that it matters, but it's just like I appreciate it. I prefer it. So yeah, I gotta do this fucking maritime security shit. Ugh. I had to do these certifications to get back on the boat, but I'm literally thinking about getting another job because I can't stand this. So we shall see. We shall see. I was literally getting asked to come back the week afterwards. And I was like, yo, I can't do that. I can't. So that's where we're at right now. Day 268. Catching the homeless quasi monk shit. Tomorrow, I don't know how it's going to go, what I'm going to do, but I'm figure it out. So, but yeah, I also hit up that couple that invited me out to Dallas. Nope. I fucked up because I think I said I had a crush on her and she stopped messaging me. So that's that. So Dallas is not gonna happen. But Dallas might happen for a hot second, actually. So we're gonna see. I might just take a picture and say I'm in Dallas and then be like, deuces. It's like nah. But yeah. So we're figuring out a process. Per usual. Figuring out. But we're taking action. We're attracting a lot of things. We're doing naked 5Ks. We're doing naked gay game night. We're doing women inviting me to their to have meditation to their house. You know, naked podcast, naked 5K, naked game night, naked podcast, and I'm unhappy. How am I? It's not unhappy, but I'm just like, oh, I'm like still configuring it out. Oh, like I still don't feel like progressively moving. Like I'm moving in the right direction. I'm taking action, but it's like the success tax or the actual results that I want are value or money or maybe status or respects or appreciation or from other people. And I just have to keep giving it to myself. I keep giving that status and respect, appreciation to myself when no one else does. Oh, okay. Getting tired. All right, I'm out. Much love. Keep spreading it. Remember, love, energy, truth is the answer to my question. We're changing the world one bare ass truth at a time. I appreciate you all. Just know we're just getting started. Stay curious. Deuces.